If you guys know me, I'm a huge fan of this Dusknoir here. No, I just clicked off of, so we got to add him back into my deck. There he is. Big fan of Dusknoir, but this is the Sinister Hand Dusknoir, not the new one that's coming out, the Cursed Bomb that people have been talking about. We've got Sinister Hand that likes to move damage counters as much as you'd like, and actually how this is been coded into the game is super sweet. I hope I get to show you guys it today. If you remember the PTCGO days, it actually took a lot of clicking here and there to do it. It's going to be much easier with the way they've coded it into Twinleaf, so excited about that. You know, we've got Psychic Spread where we're doing, using Meloetta here as kind of a spreader early. You've got Bench Barrier Mew that's going to be spreading damage counters. This is also going to be really important. A lot of our mons are squishy, so this is really important for that as well. Just kind of protecting our bench and can kind of play into our game plan. Now, because we got Mew, I'm actually trying out, I usually play the Disable Dusclops in my build, but I'm trying out the Cursed Bomb one, which is the one that KOs itself and puts 5 damage counters on something. I'm actually not sure if I'm ever gonna Curse Bomb, but it's cool, it's neat, it's new. I wanted to try it out. If we pop it, bad, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, new Dusknoir in Lost City. I mean, it seems busted. Like, if that's what you're looking to do, like 13 damage counters on something to get rid of it is pretty busted. Psychic can probably pull it off. It just seems like a lot. Like, you're giving up a prize to do that. And, like, maybe if your deck can pivot around Lost City, you're fine, Spence. But I hear you on that. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. I'll test the deck with that. What are your thoughts, Spence? Let me know. Besides that, best spreader in, like, almost all of Pokemon is this Mismagius here. Like, Eerie Voice does 2 damage counters to everything, and then its Spiteful Magic attack, or ability I should say, just kind of makes it so much difficult for your opponents to kind of attack into this. You're using your opponent's attacks for yourself, and that's what this Mismagius does. We've also got, like, spell tag down here to kind of help us use our opponent's attacks to our advantage, but that's what we're trying to do. We're disrupting. We're a spread deck. Slow down the game, disrupt. Ralts, Kirlia, Gallade, just the best support line. I know people have been trying out the Gardevoir that doubles up energy of late, but man, gotta do that stuff. Blacephalon, the 3-prize turn, so important in these spread decks. Again, it does 4 damage counters, but on that particular 3-prize turn, 12 damage counters across the board. We're hoping our opponents don't skip that. If they do skip that, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Giratina to help put damage counters on things. Marshadow to slow things down. And of course, Malamar, which I know a lot of spread decks are taking out, but I really like it. It's kind of the glue that holds this deck together. Really helps you churn those attacks. It's great. But yeah, that's the deck. I'm so excited about Twinleaf. Let's get to it. Would I like to go first? No. I'd love to, turn 1 Marshadow here, but we're just not going to let that happen. All right, no basics. Lightning counter energy. I think my opponent is playing Dragon. We got a pretty good hand here. This Misdreavus starts pretty good. We're going second. I don't see them. We're definitely going to draw a card. Oh, no, Lightning Spread. All right, Lightning Spread means we definitely need to prioritize getting down Mew, or it's Lightning in any capacity, so we need to prioritize Mew. Oh, Battle VIP Pass start, busted. The greed chat. Oh, man. Yeah, Battle VIP Pass, first turn of the game, so good, and then every other moment, it's just a card that sits in your hand and melts away. But I like it in a couple decks. Lightning is one of them. You've got Volkner, you've got Arven, you've got Greens potentially. There's so many outs to getting Battle VIP Pass in that deck. So don't let me stifle your dreams if this is a card you want to play. Play that Battle VIP Pass. All right, mulling it over here. Oh, this Electabuzz is pretty sweet too. I love that it's the base art. Turn 1 attached to Electabuzz is pretty scary. I think we're looking at spread here. So we got to find some ways to get around the bench barrier, or to find it. So I definitely want to go ahead and bench Inkay. I do think I want to go Duskull. My opponent has 4 cards in hand, And so I don't think I necessarily really want to play Marshadow just to give them a fresh look. I think I want to go Juniper. We can basically play out our entire hand here. Playing the Dimension Valley out. I need to save some bench spots. So I know we definitely want to get Ralts and Kirlia going, potentially if we need to. We probably need another spot for a spreader. Do I want to play Blacephalon down, or do I just want to wait? I think I do just want to wait. So this is kind of greedy. I think we can get it back with Tulip or Rescue Stretcher later. So I am just going to go ahead and dig. Not really what I wanted to find, to be honest. Ball Guy for Mew next turn. I don't think we're going to see a lot of spread here. I don't think I want to throw down Mimikyu just yet either. Do I want to go ahead and evolve Duskull, though? Nah, I think it's just better to wait. So let's end our turn here. I guess we could have confused Ray, to be honest. Oh, I just love it. There's a client. We should have confused Ray 100%. I'm just so excited. I'm forgetting steps. Forget that I can attack on turn 1. Oh, okay. Grass to Electabuzz. Oh Lord. That's kind of scary. So the fact that he's playing the grass energy there is showing that he's got Raikou in his deck in some capacity. If he has Raikou in his deck, that means that this Mimikyu is just going to be bonkers. So that's going to be really exciting. Also, if we can get into Mismagius next turn, this, the way that Lightning is kind of situated, it feels kind of easy for us just because they're all lower HP mon. Alright, they're gonna get at least probably one Dynamotor going this turn. There's Zebstrika. Did they get Zebstrika off a level ball? Am I wrong in that? Right? Am I wrong in that? That they just got Zebstrika off level ball? Okay. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Chat, remind me about that later. Good part of this is also just testing. Like, it's not gonna be perfect in any capacity. There's Regieleki. No Tynamo. I think that Tyvan's probably scared of the spread. Getting rid of Hex. Okay. I don't mind any of this. What's Ultra Ball grabbing? There's Electivire. So we are very fortunate. There's Silent Lab coming down. We got Old Cemetery, though. So we are just going to bump Silent Lab here. Let's see if anything is happening. Explosive Bolt's getting in for 30. There's Evolution Incense. Grabbing the Flaffy, potentially? Didn't grab it off the level ball. There's Flaffy. Any energy? Energy in the discard pile. Alright, in the Flaffy. You're going to have to imagine that they're potentially thinking Tapu Koko or Regieleki here as their attachment, just depending on what their hand is. Regieleki is a pretty good guy. Alright, cool. So, I definitely want to start with a Ball Guy. So let's start there. We got Level Ball, we got Timer Ball. What's in our deck? If Mismagius isn't in our deck, it's going to be sad. So there's Mismagius. Mismagius is 90 HP, so I'm feeling the Level Ball. Need to get Mew, and we actually don't have Nest Ball in our deck, so we might have to use this Ultra Ball. Ralts is there, Giratina is there, Timer Ball is there with Malamar, so I'm feeling pretty good about our selections. Ralts, I said Kirlia already? No Kirlia, that's fine. We can go straight into Gallade if we got Rare Candy. Let's double check Rare Candy here. Alright, no Rare Candy either, so Kirlia probably not going to be too helpful at this exact moment, but that's okay. So we got all the cool stuff, so let's Level Ball to start. Grab that Mismagius and go. Let's go ahead and evolve. I do want... sometimes there's a little bit of delay. The fact that they got this 30 chip damage on a Mismagius was really key because now it doesn't trigger Spiteful Magic. So smart on them. We will make them hurt themselves there. Let's Ultra Ball. And I do want to Ultra Ball away an Energy and probably this Meloetta, to be honest. And let's go and grab that Mew. It's just so important in this matchup right now. Give it a second to get into our hand. I do want to go ahead and evolve into Dusclops. Now, if I Dusclops, can I kill anything? And the answer is no. And let's burn this Timer Ball. This Timer Ball got heads, tails. So let's grab a Malamar. Let's evolve into Malamar. And then let's go ahead and set up a Mimikyu. Let's Psychic Recharge. If they go 50 spread here, we can actually kind of hit them back for 50 spread, which is kind of funny. What's up, Gibbs? All right, Eerie Voice, pass to you. Now, Lucamine, Artisan, oh, Stormy Mountain. All right, Stormy Mountain's bumps our old cemetery. Reasonable. We still got Bench Barrier Mew over here. Our Mimikyu is pretty scary as a copycat attacker into anything that Typhon is going to have. We get to throw a Horror Energy. What's the bummer is kind of we've burned through our resources here. Not having Ralts, not having Kirlia, just kind of backbreaking for these Psychic decks. What happened? We got Ionoed. All right, so we got Ionoed into some good cards. Azelf is going to be pretty good here. We can get Dusknoir going, potentially. Okay, did attack, just did another 30 damage, potentially? No. 80'd. Okay, that's interesting. Well, we're just going to retreat and then Mimikyu, right? Right? Right, chat? Yeah, so we need an energy, though. Do we have an energy in the discard pile? We don't. We do have Rescue Stretcher. So I want to go ahead and Rescue Stretcher those things back in. So I do need to play this Fog Crystal for the energy. And let's go ahead and attach it. There's no way we don't retreat here. So how you retreat is just you drag back. And it just discards automatically. It's so sweet. Wish we had a discard outlet here. I don't really want to burn Giratina or Azelf and leave myself without a spot on my bench here. I'm interested in Colressing, to be honest. I'm just thinking about whether or not I want to Rescue Stretcher these 3 cards back in. And I think I'd rather save it for later. I think that's best. So let's Colress for 9, because that's just a busted thing that we get to do. And maybe we should have played that expecting to get the, what's it called? Ralts. Maybe we should have gotten the Ralts off of the Fog Crystal instead. Of course, hindsight, now we've drawn like 4 bajillion energies. But let's Psychic Recharge. That's really key here. Let's throw that on Mismagius. We've got Bench Barrier still up. And let's go to town. Let's Copycat 50 everything. We do get a prize because we took care of Tynamo. And we did the thing. We did get Kirlia here off the prize. Would have really been nice to get that Ralts down, if I'm going to be honest with you. Devo is pretty nice. If we can ever get Dusknoir online, like we're looking at already like almost board wiping. There's Super Rod, Tynamo back in. I wish we were playing the monkey, Gibbs. We're straight on Dusknoir. All right, there's Raikou. Nothing would make me happier to see like counter energy Raihan here on the Raikou and then kill the Mimikyu and then we just tulip it back. That would be the jam. All right, Professor's Letter here. Grabbing a Lightning Energy. Yeah, the Raikou here, pretty scary, especially if they have Lucamine in hand. They're sprinting away some resources though. Guzma's in the discard pile. Gonna Dynamotor probably onto the Raikou. And then if you High Voltage Current again, buddy, it's not looking so good, Typhon. So I have to imagine how he's gonna Marnie us. Okay, Marnie actually not terrible. We got Azelf and Dusknoir, 2 pretty good spreaders into what's happening here. This Dusknoir, we could go after the Raikou if we wanted to. You could KO the Raikou. Let's see, what else have we got in here? Ball Guy, Teammate. So if they KO something, we could always go that route. All right, we get to draw here. So we can go Dusknoir. I'm still interested at leaving this spot open. He did opt to just do 30 damage, so my Mimikyu can't copy here. Do I want a VS Seeker for something? I don't think so. I think I'd rather just in. So let's end. There's Spell Tag. Spell Tag is pretty cute. We did get not some great stuff, but we can use Spell Tag if we want. Let's retreat into Mismagius. We'll discard an energy here. Throw a Spell Tag on Mismagius. And then, do I want to KO some stuff? We're going to get Flaffy. We could get Zebstrika. Yeah, let's manipulate some damage counters and do kind of a big turn. So this is like the best part of what I think they've done in Twinleaf so far is this. You can just kind of like, I'm going to click here and I'm going to take 70 off of it and it just goes into a pool. And then wherever I click, I can add damage counters to it. So like I can add 2 to Zebstrika. We're going to KO that. I can add 2 here to Tapu Koko. We're going to KO that. We're going to take all 70 off the Regieleki. We're going to add 90 there. And then just because I want, extra damage, we'll throw 10 here on Regieleki. What did we take a prize on? Oh, did I mess up? I think I overcommitted to the Flaffy, did I? What did I KO? Oh, Zebstrika is coded wrong. That's right. So Zebstrika... that's why he was able to get it off level ball. I don't know if you guys remember this a couple turns ago. He level balled for Zebstrika. So it had 90 HP instead of 110. That's a little bit rough. That's good to know. We do have Field Blower here. So let me just double check that I've done my math right. That has 90 on it. It's at 110. That has 120, we've only got 10 on it. That has 90 or 70 on it, and then this has 90 on it. So this should take a lot of KOs. 1, 2, and 3. And then now we just need to navigate one more prize, and we win. Sweet stuff. Again, we're going to find 1 or 2 things that happen from time to time, but man, so great. And people are coming back from an ad break. Yeah, for those of you who are just getting back from the ad break, we just took our 3 prize turn. We were able to basically KO every single support Pokemon in play. On top of that, getting rid of their support Pokemon, taking 3 prizes. We're down to 1 prize now. We've got Dusknoir. We've got Mimikyu as a potential attacker here. We're in a pretty good spot. And if they KO, Mismagius here, we do get the Spell Tag. And so I think we can get this Pikachu if they go after it. We'll put all 4 on Pikachu, and then we'll move damage counters from Electivire to Regieleki. If they Hex us here, that's a bit of an issue. And they're going to Hex us, which is a very smart play. So even if they do Hex us here, so we're going to put all 40 on Pikachu. Let's hit OK. And then let's go up into Mew here. So it's at 70 HP. So let's not piddle around here too much. Just in case the code is wrong. Oh, did we just get... Oh, we got Hex because of Bench Barrier. Let's quick ball away something. Let's just get rid of Iono here. Let's get the Ralts just in case we're getting cooked by bad RNG. I think I do want to Lusamine here. And I want to get back D-Valley. And I want to get back Teammates. Let's drop the Ralts. Let's play D-Valley. It's going to let this Mew attack for free. While we're doing that, let's throw an energy here. Well, let's see if it... let's throw an energy on... Let's just do it on the Mew, because I don't want to get cooked by that. And then let's put 3 damage counters on the Pikachu. Take our last prize. Win the game! We did it, chat. We did it. Alright. Let's see if they said anything. Alright, let's draw a card. Do we get to go first? We get to go second, finally. Alright, 5 different games against the same opponent. We've flipped and flopped back and forth quite a bit here. Let's go Ralts on the bench. Let's go energy on Azelf. And then I think we end our turn. Cool beans. So another chance for Josh Bridget. Man, he's had some pretty busted starts amongst all of these games. So interesting to see, glad to see. We have Field Blower in hand, which is a little rough in our opening hand. I know that he is a Cape deck, and Cape is really good against our deck because if we damage it from damage counters, it doesn't give us the extra prize. We're playing against Gym Leader Josh. You might know him from, he did really well at the Summer Championship, the Gym Leader Challenge Summer Championship. All right. Sable, Vulpix, Wailord, but no energy. All right, so let's go Kirlia. And let's, if we're just going to brick a timer ball, it's so rough. I think I hate to do this, but we're going to discard the timer ball to draw 2. And we do get Ball Guy. So, hey, consolation, we get to get set up. So let's Ball Guy here. And we got Level Ball. I got Quick Ball. And I got Heavy Ball. So we need Marshadow because I need to draw more cards. Where's the gang at? Do we have Duskull? Do we have Misdreavus? So Misdreavus, Mismagius. We've got Mimikyu to deal with Wailords. Giratina's here in play. Inkay. Got Mew for bench bear. We got Blacephalon for that 3 prize turn. What am I missing? What am I missing? I don't think we're missing anything, which is super nice, which means we do get to discard this Heavy Ball to something. So let's hit, okay, get those cards into hand. Again, I want an energy, so let's Quick Ball, and we'll discard Hisuian Heavy Ball. The Quick Ball has to grab us, I think, the Mimikyu to hand. I guess Level Ball could get us that too if we wanted to get Giratina. Because I could get Giratina and discard it to Ultra Ball. I guess I probably just want to get rid of the Gladion if I'm going to go that route. So let's get Giratina here. Let's Level Ball for the Shadow. Where are you at, Marshadow? Boom, come to me. Alright, and then let's Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball, we're going to start Giratina and Gladion. Let's get an Inkay. Let's get our energy accelerant online. So some pretty sweet synergies here. Let's go Inkay, and then let's go Marshadow. Of course we want to use its ability. We didn't get the energy or a spreader. Do I like this hand enough to keep it, or do I just want to scoop up net? I think we could wait for next turn. I really, really want to get a spreader down, though, is really the issue. But I could just Colress, but giving Water extra turns to set up is just so brutal. I guess at least I could use Distortion Door. Let's put it on Sable and Vulpix. I kind of want to scoop up Giratina next turn. And let's just Shining Eyes here. We put a bit of damage on the board, so I'm okay with that. 80 damage, I think, is what it's looking like. Why is this up to 50? Or is that just a 30 that I can't tell? So we got 60 damage on the board. Is Twinleaf available for everyone? Currently, no. It's in beta testing, and this tournament was like first come, first serve. I was very fortunate that I was able to get in. I might have gotten a heads up. And then I was given permission to stream as well, which has been just huge. You can ask to be a beta tester. There is a Discord. Check out the Twinleaf Discord. Maybe just ask Wheatr too, but it should be pretty soon. Yeah, I'm hoping that TM Devolution, Tyven. TM Devolution will be the dream, I think. All right, there's Octillery. Octillery over Drizzile. Drizzile might be prized, is one of the reasons why I think that, because Drizzile can obviously get it. They might also just have Drizzile in hand. Again, Colress will be pretty big. I really like Colress in these decks. Abyssal Hand. Going the Cape on Wailord real early. I'm okay with that. That gives us the target. There's Rough Seas. So we have Dimension Valley to bump. We're going to bump that as soon as we can. It's such an annoying card for us. Attach a Water Energy. Plays Cynthia. A lot of game actions for Josh. Evolves into Wailord. Alright. We got our work cut out for us. Again, I'm not too worried about the Wailord because we can Mimikyu copy. We just got to make sure we can serve that. Alright, there's Misdreavus. So I think instead of going Marshadow here, so Dimension Valley. We're going to scoop up the Giratina. Let's refinement away Giratina. We drew Tulip. I like Misdreavus as an attacker, and I like, honestly, putting an energy on it. Let's go ahead and Colress here for a whole bunch. We have Gallade. Gallade's pretty cool. I wish we could play this old cemetery. I wish we had saved maybe the Dimension Valley. But let's go ahead and go Gallade, and let's go ahead and grab a card, maybe for next turn. I think that card's going to be Guzma. Is it okay? Let's use Distortion Door. Oh, okay. It's still bugged a bit here, so that makes my play a little bit worse. Yeah, because I definitely wanted to Giratina, put damage counters, and do the thing. But that's okay. Not the end of the world. Will it let me? No. Well, it's Shining Eyes. So we'll just put some more damage counters on Sobble there. Pass the turn. So we do have Gallade online. There's Irida. Irida is a pretty busted supporter. If they go Drizzile, what can we do? I really want to get Misdreavus going. Mismagius would be pretty good into this. We have Lucamine still in hand too, so if they find a way to recover this Rough Seas, we're just like, got it. Yeah, if we knew Giratina was still bugged, we'd probably go Marshadow there. All right, there's Inteleon, so bucket for more energy. I wonder if it's a rare candy, because rare candy Inteleon is really good, but it makes our TM Devo really good too. I'm kind of hoping for the rare candy play. All right, another water energy to Wailord here. Limiting his bench, there's the Field Blower on our Dimension Valley. That makes things a little bit easier for us, because now I get to play Old Cemetery and be fine with it. Old Cemetery doing damage against these water decks too, just like if they ever get their Snom online, just like 20 damage for each attachment. It's so good. Haven't seen a Kyogre from Josh. I'm really worried about a Kyogre, which is like one of the reasons why I'm typically leaving a bench spot open in case I need to go find a Mew. It might be too late. I should probably be thinking about that a little bit more than I am. All right, we drew a card. All right, Float Stone's not too bad. All right, I want to go Old Cemetery. I do think I want to attach energy to Gallade here. Do I want to Marnie, then Buddy Catch? Let's Buddy Catch and just see what I got. Because we do have Misdreavus. I got in. Let's grab the in. Let's fail this, actually. Fail it. Float Stone on the Inkay. And then let's Marnie here. And we found Mysterious Treasure. Sweet. So let's Mysterious Treasure away, Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Although Buddy-Buddy Poffin is a way to just get Mimikyu. So I might actually want to... Let's get rid of Buddy-Buddy Poffin. It's not going to be super useful at this point. Let's grab Mismagius. Okay. Evolve into Mismagius. Let's retreat. And all you do to retreat, drag it back. And then let's Eerie Voice. First turn is spread really good. Old Cemetery in play. Sobble, one turn away from the KO. Josh has got 5 cards in hand. Can Octillery, but had a bigger hand. Doesn't have that hand anymore. That's what is important about the Marnie. All right, there's Float Stone on Octillery. No attacker in sight, though. I would love to see a Snom come down. All right, there's Recycle Energy on Wailord. Hisuian Heavy Ball. What's it grabbing? Playing Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I think with Buddy-Buddy Poffin, probably seen the Totodile. I wonder if he'll opt not to Snom, or Snom might be prized. Did he play Hisuian Heavy Ball this game? So up to 5 cards. Already attached energy. Wailord took that extra damage. All right, retreats into Vulpix. So 100% we are getting, what's it called? We're getting in anyway, I'm pretty sure, off of this Gallade, because I don't think we have any other good cards. So there's the Dusclops. So let's go ahead and attach to Azelf. I think that's going to be our next attacker, to be honest. And then let's Buddy Catch here. I got teammates in the deck. Do we have Mimikyu? So Mimikyu is there. Spell Tag is there. We're missing the Duskull. So I guess maybe Hisman Heavy Ball. I think I ditched it earlier. Won't be that big of a deal, to be honest. I don't think it matters too much in this matchup. But let's grab an in. I just don't like that my opponent has cards in their hand. I'm going to keep Professor's Letter in the deck. It's potentially 2 energy. Those are some good draws. So let's go Malamar. Spell Tag on the Mismagius. Let's go ahead and Psychic Recharge an energy to Gallade here. Our opponent used Field Blower already, right? So this Field Blower is pretty safe. Old Cemetery is pretty safe for the moment. And then let's go ahead and Eerie Voice. 2 to everything. We get a prize. Who is it? It's Arven. Arven's a pretty good grab. That means Devo TM is live. They did grab the Crocodile. Vulpix is 20 away from getting KO'd. They might have a Raihan play here, but again, I'm just not too worried about this Wailord because we got Field Blower, Mimikyu teammates in hand, just like we have all the things that we need to get a special energy. So there's Splash energy to Wailord, which is a little threatening because now they get it back. All right, here's Nest Ball. All right, believing. We're believing, chat. What can Water have? Escape Rope, we're giving up Marshadow. Honestly, if they played Escape Rope, KO'd the Wailord, and we could just Mimikyu for turn KO it, would be Dreamworld. So I'm really hoping that Josh has Escape Rope. If he has a Guzma, we're pretty cooked on our Gallade. Because Gallade's carrying right now. So if they Guzma up Gallade, we do get to respond just because we do have Malamar. So we can go, we need to find energy, but Arven has Professor Letter still in the deck, so we get that. But still not looking good. If Psychic had a Splash Energy, like this Wailord has attached to it, it would be so busted. Splash Energy lets it come back to hand. All right, Super Rod here, probably grabbing back the Sobble. Yeah. Having an energy that's basically a recovery card is really, really strong. Splash Energy, good. It doesn't really synergize well with what Water has going on in the whole, but, you know, it's there. All right, Abyssal Hand from Gym Leader Josh. Plays Marnie. Okay. I can respect the Marnie. All right, there's Level Ball. I wonder if Level Ball is grabbing Sobble. All right, there's Sobble. All right, using Beacon. Showing me Crocodile and Inteleon. So we'll draw. So this Fog Crystal represents Mimikyu. So I think what I want to do here is Buddy Catch. Go Arven. I think I just want to get Field Blower this turn. Maybe it's better to get teammates? No, because then I'm taking a turn off. Let's grab Arven. And let's just hit. Okay. Let's play Arven. And let's just grab the Field Blower. I'm going to play Field Blower. Do not want to discard the Stadium in play. It is ours. Okay. And let's take care of Float Stone. And let's take care of the Lux Cape. Good stuff there. All right. Another prize incoming. Let's Eerie Voice. Let's take a prize. Cool. Raihan is a good draw here too. We're keeping our search in hand because we do want that Mimikyu to respond. So Fog Crystal, again, just being essentially another Mimikyu is just better for us to keep it into our deck. Crocodile here, 40. Octillery is pretty close to death. Can I see? How do I see the Wailord attached cards? So Wailmer is 120. So that's going to be tough to get to. Going up into Crocodile instead of Wailord is interesting. I bet they have the Guzma, right? They just have to have the Guzma. I would love to have gotten Duskull earlier into this game. Because if I had the Duskull, I could be into Dusknoir now, and I could get all the damage counters off the Wailord, and I'm basically KOing the entire board, and then Mimikyu responds. Oh, Pot Helmet on the Wailord. We actually don't care too much about Pot Helmet, if I'm going to be honest, just because the extra damage, it reduces damage, and we do damage counters mostly. We might take a turn off just to go ahead and Devo everything. And get like useless cards back into our opponent's hand. 60, 60, we're just a couple off. He's playing the 70 HP basics. Why play 70 HP basics? 60 HP basics, chat. They're so good against my decks. Alright, there's Acerola. I like Acerola here. I wonder what's getting scooped up and healed. Old Cemetery's doing work, guys. It's always a card that I'm like, should I play it or not? But Old Cemetery is just doing work right now. Alright, scooping up the Wailord and all the energy. Alright, I'm going to take that as a win. Alright, there's the pot helmet back down. I mean, if we had a hand disruption spell right now, oh goodness. Reverse Thrust. Okay. I actually really like this play because they do get rid of Mismagius' ability there. Okay. Let's Buddy Catch here. Let's go ahead and burn a Guzma. Let's Guzma up. Oh, hey, thanks. Thanks for the subscription, Wheatr. Appreciate it. Let's bring up this Octillery, and we're going to bring up our Malamar with the Float Stone. Let's retreat back into Mismagius here. Again, our hand just feels good. Do I have any energy in my discard pile I want to attach? None currently. Let's just Eerie Voice again. We'll take another prize. We're pretty close to 2 more prizes. In fact, next turn we can get 2 more, and then Mimikyu should handle the Wailord. Not too worried. Gym Leader Josh is saying that he was hoping that the SIT Titan would be available, but it looks like it's not. It's paying a little bit for it. All right, there's Aqua Patch, which gets around Old Cemetery. Still no sign of Drizzile. We draw here. If Giratina is still a little not working, because I would use the ability KO the Sobble, and then we'd be 2 damage counters closer. Let's Buddy Catch. And we're going to grab Lusamine here. Let's play Lusamine. Let's get back Dimension Valley. And let's grab, I guess, Arven. Because Arven's another out to Devo TM if we need it. Plus scoop up net in the future. So let's grab those 2 cards. Not going to play the Dimension Valley. Old Cemetery is doing work. I don't really want to bench anything, to be honest. So let's just Eerie Voice again. Take another KO. Feel good about our life. Josh got off to a reasonable start. He just hasn't really been able to attack into us as we've just been spreading damage. We also have hand disrupted, I think, 3 different times. So every time he used Vulpix, we were able to just get things out of his hand, which probably stalled him a bit. And then on top of that, Drizzile seems to be prized. He grabbed the Inteleon, but Drizzile was never there. And that card's really, really important to what this deck is trying to do. So again, this Old Cemetery put another damage counter onto Wailord. So it's up to 80 currently. So another attack from Mismagius plus a Gallade attack will end the game, even if Wailord gets into the active. Acerola's been used. Rough Seas has been used. So I'm feeling pretty good. Lusamine here would be pretty good. I think in this spot, you could get back both potentially, maybe even Mal and Lana. It looks like they're just giving it up. I don't know if they intended to do that, but they're saying lol. So I think I just want to, Eerie Voice, take a prize, let Wailord come up, and then we'll deal with Wailord in this following turn. Yeah, Wailord, another 120. We'll put all 4 damage counters here. Josh played a good game, tight game. It just didn't work. All right, let's put the damage counters. This interface is just so great. Let's just go up into Gallade. Let's not beat around the bush. Attach energy, Swirling Slice. We'll put the energy on anything, really. And we'll take our last prize card. GG's. Would I like to go first? I think the answer is no. All right, pretty good start here. I am going to choose active and choose benched. So let's just start Mew, and then I think we'll go Ralts into Inkay. Oh. Is he playing Hitmon Bros? Oh no. What's really cool is even if we don't find a supporter this turn, we just have Dimension Valley, which is kind of sick because then we can Dimension Valley attack for free with the Mew. Are we going first? I thought I clicked that I wanted to go second. Oh, he just ended his turn. So yeah, not a great opening start for either of us, but we get to do this. So, you know what? I'm happy. Always be spreading, chat. Even if it's just to 1. Always be spreading. Alright, Wheatr drawing a card. This is kind of like, it feels like the opposite of what we normally do. I feel like Wheatr is the more likely between the two of us to do these sorts of things. Hey, what's up, Gurren Jill? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, here's Karina. Karina's pretty busted. Mew does not have resistance here. So that is a little sad if this is like Hitmonchan's scoop up net. I don't know. Our hand is doo-doo, Costella. Our hand is really bad. So I don't know if... Oh, Hiswin Heavy Ball. It must be poor prizing. So this would need... There's Machop. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Halucha Star is pretty brutal. Hitmonchan Machop plus like an Escape Rope here would be pretty good. There's Okidogi. I'm not too worried about Okidogi, I don't think. Alright, Psychic Weakness, yeah. So this would be like Energy, Escape Rope, Energy Switch here. Would put Hitmonchan. We gotta figure out how to navigate the Machoke. We actually don't run. What is it? We don't run Hex because we're playing Mismagius. Alright, is this Escape Rope? Yeah, it plays Escape Rope. Oof. Alright, I'm actually going to go up into Inkay. They both have 1 retreat cost here. And I think I would rather lose Inkay than I would Mew. Does he have the energy is the question. He had everything else. And there is, it looks like unit fighting energy? Yeah, the fairy dragon, or no, fighting something. Fighting dark fairy. There we go. Alright, we drew an energy. No bueno. No bueno. Yeah. So I think we have to... This is a real bummer. So we have to retreat into back into Mew. Hitmonlee can't go after our active, so the Mew is relatively safe. And let's go ahead and Psi Power. And I'm just going to put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. If he doesn't have Machoke, that'll be good. If he does have Machoke, it'll be bad. Evolves immediately into Machoke, just to rub it in. Here's Tag Call. So Tag Call can get Silent Lab, potentially. So there's Guzmahala, Cynthia, and Caitlyn. Do they have Hitmonlee energy in hand? That would be pretty good. They might just start going Okidogi, though. Also, no cards in hand. So maybe we can still figure this one out. Guzmahala, they discard Clara and Cynthia and Caitlyn. Alright, Brooklet, Recycle, a Rainbow Muscle Band. So there's Brooklet. What's Brooklet getting? There's Hitmonlee. Attaches Rainbow Energy to Okidogi. Are they going to go Muscle Band and then hit and run? Okay. I can respect all of that. Alright, we draw. Another really bad draw here. Yeah, let's Lusamine. Get back Dimension Valley. Let's play Dimension Valley. Attach energy to Ralts. And then this can only KO the Lily's Pokédoll. Oh, I guess we should have attached here. If we KO the Pokédoll too, we also like activate like Teammates or Raihan or something. But they activate Raihan if they get rid of our Mew, so we can just always get it back. Let's end the turn. Yeah, this is... They've got 2 cards in hand. Do they have it? Is kind of the deal. I know they have the KO on Mew, but like, do they have a better play? Oh, well, Cynthia's Ambition. Pretty good. Alright, there goes Lily's Pokédoll. Here comes Hitmonchan. Alright, hit and run. Let's go up into Inkay. All right, there's Mysterious Treasure. I actually like Mysterious Treasure a lot. No real reason to keep Field Blower in this matchup, I don't think. Devolution TM's probably not super great either. So I think, do we want to get into Kirlia, or do I want to get an attacker? Like, what attacker could I get? Because we could get Giratina off of Mysterious Treasure. Like, we could... No, we would need Kirlia to get all that. We would need a lot to happen. So let's... Mysterious Treasure. I'm going to get rid of, just think the Field Blower here. And let's grab Kirlia. The Machoke is doing work. And we're not playing Hex. So I think we're doomed. So let's do this. Let's Raihan an energy onto this Inkay. And let's hit OK and go find a card. I think Marshadow draws us into more things. Rescue Stretcher gets us back Mew. Do I value Mew more? I think the answer might be yes with Kirlia going. So do I have Rescue Stretcher in the deck? This might be a misplay, but we're kind of playing damage control right now. So let's go ahead and Refinement first. Let's discard Devo TM, get some more info. And then, yeah, let's Rescue Stretcher. Let's choose card to hand. Let's hit. Okay. Let's get back the Mew. Play the Mew. And then let's Hypnosis to put Hitmonlee to sleep. Is it good enough? Is there an asleep? Did it wake up? He flipped heads. Okay. So at least Kirlia here, if it lives... Never mind, chat. Just... Oh, man. Is this what playing against Hitmonbros is like? I feel like this is, like, that early Machoke just won this game, hands down. And then on top of that, just having it all. Cynthia's ambition, showing its strength in decks that need to draw forward. Okay. So took care of my girl, Kirlia down. 60 to everything is incoming unless we can get rid of this card. So let's Timer Ball. We double tails the Timer Ball. Wow. Wow. All right. I don't think I want any of these cards. So are we going to grab Mimikyu? We need to grab something that doesn't die. Maybe Giratina? Pop down Giratina. Yeah, Joe's stream, I mean, this game's kind of over, so watch Joe's stream. No Hitmonlee that we've seen so far. This just doesn't matter. I guess it just doesn't matter, right? Like maybe this bench barrier gets online at some point, but let's pass. All right, just bad. Joe logged off. Gotcha. Yeah, our game is not going any better. Wheatr is smoking us. He had a pretty decent start into Machoke. We had a bad start, but still, like, we had some chances there. Wheatr's just playing the game really well. He knew what he needed to do. Early pressure plus Machoke. And we're not running Hexmaniac. So, here's Birdkicker back into Hitmonchan. It's got an energy, so I'm wondering if they're looking for a piece of the combo. So missing Hitmonlee here would be rough. They'd have to kind of restart, or they might go Okie Dokie. We put up Giratina, which is one of the better options into all the things that they have going on. It's still not good. Still not looking good for us. Fighting energy to Machoke, and then hit and run. Okay, kind of resetting the combo here. Yeah, this Machoke's just going to just put work. This Giratina is really our only hope. We need like VS Seeker energy. So just gonna go here in the turn. We can't do much. It's gonna make our turn short and sweet. All right, there's U-turn board on the Hitmonlee. Special combo. What's it gonna be? Mew or the Inkay? All right, Mew. I respect that. All right, there, hey, that's kind of what we needed, right? It's Raihan, but it just doesn't draw us enough cards. So we can Raihan the energy and hope to spike one. So let's VS Seeker for Raihan. And then let's Raihan and energy to the Giratina. Hit OK. And then let's go and see if we can grab a Marshadow here. So we'll grab Marshadow. Let's bench Marshadow. Oh, we can't Marshadow because of stupid Silent Lab. Bad. Oof. Misplay. Yeah. In hindsight, we probably, I think we had a Stadium in our deck. Should have grabbed that instead. I mean, not that Silent Lab would have mattered too much. We had to grab 2 cards. The good old bench barrier. So here's Guzma. I wonder what the Guzma's going to be into. The Inkay. Hit and run here. There goes Inkay. Here's our 3 prize turn. Well, we found the Malamar. In turn. Yeah, not looking so good for us. When you couple misplay with bad draws into like pretty good start from your opponent, it can be tough. Yeah. We're gonna keep playing it out. We'll put Raihan and Lusamine back into our deck. Last prize, right? GG's. Good games. GG's, Wheatr. That was sweet. Again, no major issues there. I think the only problem we had all night was Giratina was like our only card. Game 2, there was like a bit of, server disconnect there. Yeah, GG's, Wheatr. Dead draw. I mean, obviously, like, we played Marshadow in the Silent Lab. Like, that's on us. But, like, I don't think there was any combination of cards that was going to win us that game anyway. So, kudos to you. GG's. Congrats on the win. It's huge success. Awesome tournament. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Checking out Twinleaf. It's cool. It's awesome. It's getting better and better every single day. Wheatr, Joe, Tommy, all the people are putting in work, so much work to make it just be as good as it can be. And even though we had some hiccups tonight, like they were so minor that like every bit of this was enjoyable. I am so hyped for it. So keep it up, Twinleaf team. Toby is enjoying it. We got the Toby cam up. He has been enjoying Twinleaf recently. So again, thank you guys for hanging out and watching with us.